And welcome to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. You are watching Heritage Hall Charger Varsity Soccer, the varsity boys soccer program versus the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders in a 5A first round OSSAA playoff program. Chargers are coming in at 11-1 or 12-1 under Tommy Riley, and winners of the District 1 district. The Highlanders are coming in at 9-4 overall. Came in fourth place in their district, and were seated against the Chargers in this first round. The coaches, or the Heritage Hall Charger player to watch, is Tevin McDaniel. He's a junior, number 31 on the field. He's got deceptive speed. If you get a chance and see him break away, for a big man, he is very, very quick. He's got excellent fit skills. He will dance around the ball and get around defenders very, very easily. And he is fun to watch, folks, so keep an eye out for him. Physical presence, he is a big boy, so he is hard to get around for defenders and hard to stop. Great acceleration and a very underrated passer. You would think that with his size, it's hard for him to control the ball, and he is able to put it into space and get it to players' feet very, very well. So it's been a rainy day, rain from good portion of the day, and it's a wet field out there. The field looks like it's held up in pretty good shape so far, and looks like it should be good for the boys program. Keys to the game for the Chargers: momentum. Boys want to score early to get ahead. They don't want to give this team a chance to keep it close and to take it into a counterattack where they could get behind. It's a mental game. Stay disciplined and focused. They don't want to end up playing the Highlanders game. They want to be able to play their game and make the Highlanders play along the way that they do. Movement. They want to keep the ball moving very quickly in the final third, or the attacking third. When they get down by the Highlanders' goal, they want to be able to get the ball off their feet and get those shots off, and then capitalize on MacArthur's mistakes. Don't give the MacArthur a chance on the ball and punish them for any mistakes that they may happen to make. So should be an interesting game. Should be a fun one. Looks like the rain's starting to pick up again, so it'll be a wet and soggy one for the players. We'll have to keep an eye on the field and keep an eye on the turf and how well it holds up for these big boys as they try to make runs and try to get some speed in. So it's like got a little bit more time until the game starts, so that we'll break to some commercials and then come back and look at the starting lineups.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted.
Order up.
Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
This game is brought to you by Fuzzy's Taco Shop, Texadelphia Social Grill, Energy FC Soccer, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, 77 Energy, and Spartan College.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the
Charger Corner to buy your latest in-school apparel. Range from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom and activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday because we won't be there.
Welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon, and with me I have my co-host Tim McLaughlin, and you are about to see the Heritage Hall Charger boys program play the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders out of the 5A conference. And Tim, this should be a fun one to watch.
Yes, absolutely, especially with the conditions we're dealing with. We'll kind of figure out if we're a mutter team or not. I'm kind of thinking back on the history of all our games, and I don't really recall this wet of a field and this kind of continual rainfall before. So it'll be interesting how Chargers can respond to that. Yeah,
it's I remember a couple of games that we played that were cold and maybe a little bit sleety, but not a heavy, consistent rain like this one. So it'll be interesting to see how well the Chargers' possession game plan holds up in this kind of on this kind of field.
It's kind of funny when you say sleeting and windy, and I sure remember all those days and bundled up like you're in the Antarctica, but not a lot of just kind of drizzly Seattle-like nonstop kind of rainy day. So
exactly,
we'll be curious how, as you said, the possession will be key, and of course keeping wide and will be key, and really kind of taking that little bit extra time just to make sure you got that ball. And shots will. If you don't get over the shots, they're going to definitely spray on you with kind of wet balls type thing. So
absolutely. So your starting lineup for the Heritage Hall Chargers: Gavin Gordon, the junior and keeper, and then the defense: Kalen Woodson, Jack Hansing, and Lamar Batista are going to be on the defense. It says Kalen Woodson, Decker Lardner, but Jack Hansing's actually going to get the start. Keon Ramazada in the midfield with Matthew McLaughlin, Callahan Walker. And then Nick Hernapont is going to be the other midfielder instead of Jack Hansing. And then up top we have what we coined them last night, I think, the Big Mac attack. Garrett McLaughlin, Tevin McDaniel, and Connor McGinnis. So quite a trio up top.
No doubt. The other thing about Lawton Mac I know about, no team has scored more than 2 goals on them all year that I've noticed. You dig a little deeper than me. Maybe I'm missing something.
No, I think you're probably right. They're going to be a very defensively minded team, and from some of the scouting reports, they are very defensive, and they look for the counterattack. It's going to be key for the Chargers to get on the board early, because if we can get a goal in early, that's going to force the Highlanders to open up and start their attack a little bit more, and that'll just create more opportunities for the Chargers.
That is my exact analysis too. I mean, exactly. Get that early goal, and that'll force them to come out of the defensive end and open things up for you. But
should be interesting to watch. The captains are meeting in the midfield at half point. Watch this Highlander keeper. He's supposed to be a quality keeper, and I think he's going on to play in college. So should be fun to watch on that end. Chargers are going to start in the 3-4-3 lineup with the 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 3 attackers. Should be it'll be interesting to see how they work the ball around. That's for sure.
Well, and here we are at playoff time, and it's one and done, and it all matters. And when you look back at the history of the Heritage Hall Charger team, they've definitely had the experience in the playoffs, and you hope that comes into play today. And then you look at the weapons they possess, as the Big Mac attack, as you expressed, and they do a good job. Then you look at really the whole season and how they distributed the goals amongst the scorers, along with how they distributed amongst the assist people. It's still a very high-functioning team that could make a deep run into the playoffs. But it's soccer. You never know what happens. I mean, especially on a wet field, you got slips, bad bounces, and crazy things can happen. So this ought to be a very entertaining game.
Absolutely. So it looks like we're announcing the players in the beginning, so we'll listen in on that.
At number 12, John Boland. Head coach of the Highlanders, Marcus Williams. Assisted by Justin Rogers, Deontay Freeman, Antonio Irvin, Chris Brown, and Nate Andrews. And now, starting lineup for your Heritage Hall Chargers. a record of 12-1. Number 10, Lamar Batista. Number 7, Gavin Gordon. Number 4, Jack Hansen. Number 31, Kevin McDaniel. Number 11, Connor McGinnis. Number 3, Garrett McLaughlin. Number 16, Matthew McLaughlin. Number 8, Keon Ramazada. Number 2, Callahan Walker. Number 14, Kalen Whitson. Number 24, Nick Ernupon. Head coach Tommy Riley, assisted by Matt Martin and Brett Bogert. Your officials for tonight's game, just like both teams, they have earned the right to be here. Mr. Graham Burleson, Mr. Chris Carson, Mr. Adam Clark. Good luck to both teams.
So as the teams shake hands and get ready to take the field, Chargers are going to, I'm not sure how the coin flip worked out. It looked like the Chargers are going to take the left side of the field, and they're all white. The Highlanders are going to be on your right side of the field.
All white for now, by the way.
Yeah, all white for now until the mud kicks in, and then the Highlanders are going to be in there all black, working from your right to the left. Should be a fun one. The Chargers, again, are 12-1 overall, undefeated in district play. Chargers only lost coming to Norman. The Highlanders are 9-4 overall with 27 goals scored and only it looks like only 8 allowed. 7 shutouts, so quality defense on their end. Should be difficult to penetrate, and it'll be up a lot of expectations on the Charger forwards to try to get on that board.
So where are we playing Keon today? Kind of a, what's that look like there?
Keon's probably he'll probably be playing more of a defensive mid role in my opinion, but not afraid to sneak up.
Keon's pretty good about figuring out the pace of the game and the opportunities that are there, so that's probably his prerogative to make that decision, I have a feeling.
And the rain is coming down a little bit harder, so this will play an interesting part in the game itself. As you said a little bit ago, they're gonna have to watch that touch, watch the bounce on the field, watch the way that the ball skips on the grass, especially on the defense and especially for the goalkeepers. There's a run by Matthew McLaughlin. Didn't get a goal. Connor's going to take it. It looks like we're just going to keep trying to shove it down the center for the early run. And the Highlanders are going to try to play it outside. Ends up going outside for a throw.
1, 2, 4 back, 4 midfield. Yep. 2 top.
Yep. And right off the bat, they were cramming up that center. So, yeah, you got to watch for.
Let's get these wings going.
Yeah, we'll have to get the wings involved for sure.
There's a good play.
And Garrett plays out to Connor. Connor's wide. He's going to try to put it in short. Here's Garrett on time. Had a challenge. Had a shot off. Hit the defender. Keon missed that ball a little bit.
A little wild.
Ball still kept in. Keon goes ahead and gets wet and takes that long.
Get that out of the way, huh?
Yeah, take that slide.
That was like a slip and slide more than a usual slide, didn't it?
Yep.
See one there? No one for the flick off.
Callahan's going to let that one ball go back out and look for the throw in. And I think he's going to pass the duties over to Tevin McDaniel to take the throw on this one. So you got Tevin on forward, Garrett and Connor up forward. Nick Herniapont's on that back post. There's the deep throw.
Oh,
ball's in the box.
Come on.
Need to do a little bit more pressure than that. Defense is really high into the Charger half.
Garrett chance there.
Keeper came out to try to save it. Garrett was able to keep it away.
Oh, boy, he's there. Oh, I thought it was further. I thought we were going to hit Callahan's head there.
Callahan's got it. And that'll be a throw-in toward the Chargers. So the Chargers putting early pressure on the Highlander defense. Highlander's still going to try to keep 2 players kind of up top to give themselves an out.
Well,
one's dropping in on Keon. Low kick.
Trying to skip that corner.
And that'll end up being a corner kick for the Chargers. So right off the bat, Chargers get quick corner. I could almost call that one a shot on goal, too. It looked like that if the keeper hadn't gotten his hands on, we would have had a quick shot.
Well, I'll mark it down.
Yeah, we may need to rely on you to keep stats because it's just going to be hard to keep that stat sheet readable in this rain, I think.
Yeah. Corner by Matt taking
Quick shot. Oh! And that's it! It's early!
Beautiful.
Great kick in by Garrett McLaughlin, or head in by Garrett McLaughlin. Corner kick by Matt, just curved in. Keeper had no chance. Garrett put it low corner, and they are on the board 3 minutes into the game.
Boys, we talked about earlier, that is really a great start to this game because, again, their tendency is to pack it in, and that just makes it harder and harder, and you get more frustrated, and sometimes you'll start playing a little sloppier and a little more rushed. But when you got a little bit of lead, this isn't enough, we know. But the fact that we're out early is a tremendous sign. That makes me breathe a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. And that'll be a Highlander throw, and you had two Highlanders sprinting down the right side of the field that nobody really even saw, even the Highlanders, and you got to be careful with that. Good stop by Matthew in the center. Highlanders got some space. Tried to play it to Tevin. Now he's got it at Connor. Connor's got some space.
Gotta run. Oh,
get it out to Garrett. Garrett's going to touch it on.
He's
got two defenders with him.
Stay wide, Tevin. Stay wide, Tevin.
And he's going to put it across. Keeper does a good job of smothering that. Had Tevin right down, breathing on his back right there.
You can feel that breath, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You can feel it, and you can hear it coming.
Good job by Kalen to come up and
nice play out of the air there.
Bring that one down. Nick Herningpont on the outside. Somebody's got
fancy over there.
Yeah, got to talk to him. He's got that extra defender back there.
Oh.
So the
what
a good ball. Cal's got one player to beat, trying to get around him. Couldn't really get the touch.
Yeah, well, you're still up, Cal.
And good job by Matt to bring that one down. So the Highlanders are packed in back, that's for sure. Ball goes out, and the rain keeps coming. It is coming down nice and hard now, folks.
They had a nice little reprieve there, but we're paying for it now. Of course, you and I are not paying for it.
That's
listen to us.
That's why we took this gig, so we could stand inside.
We've learned a couple things after many years of watching.
Oh, that ball sneaks through. Oh, and it was just wide.
What a great ball. Who put that in? Was that Lamar's?
I think that was a deep clear by Lamar. Ball bounced through again. The typical bounce you would expect to see off of the grass. I think the rain helped it a little bit. And
just kind of skid, didn't it?
Yeah, it just kind of died right in front of Garrett, and Garrett tried to volley. It just got it a little bit wide. So the Chargers already had a couple opportunities that they've gotten in front of the goal itself. Lamar's there outside wide. Going to play it down the line. Trying to get to Tevin. Ends up rolling out.
Awfully close. Good effort.
So, Chargers on the board in the first 3 minutes of the game off of Garrett McLaughlin's head from a corner kick. Took advantage of that. And then we saw how the field was going to play a little bit slick today. Cal's going to try to collect this one.
Oh.
Looking for a pass up to Tevin. Ends up being a throw in, though.
Play that line, Cal.
Tevin's got his space. He's going to try to probably pick out Garrett there in the front of the goal.
Connor and Nick making a run from the back.
Couldn't quite get it out there. There's Keon's going to get it right back out to Tevin. Tevin's got pressure. That'll work.
Oh, boy, we got a chance here. Got a throw in. We got Connor on the other side. Here it comes to him.
Oh, Nick was there. It died right in front of Nick, and you just felt like he had a chance to get on top of that one.
Nick was taking a big old wind-up, wasn't he?
He was. He just needed to toe poke that thing.
I think he started his wind-up from the track. That was like the Happy Gilmore type of wind-up.
Exactly. Make a run up on it. Yeah. Sometimes a toe poke worked really, really well. So we'll try it from the other side. Tevin's going to go in and take the long throw. He's got Connor Garrett posting up in the box, almost like a basketball player. And that one goes just back post.
Nice opportunity there.
Yeah, I think that's Callahan starting to get a little bit of instruction from the coaches saying, well, why aren't you on the back post? You're just sitting in the middle. So we'll see if we can make that adjustment.
Lamar's coming down. Put another big target to choose from here. Matt's going to See if we can do another successful corner here.
Players in the box. That's going to go deep. He's got Connor in the back post.
Oh.
Ball's going to clear up high into the air. Cowles goes up.
Nice
Good job
header,
heading
Cal.
that one.
Yeah, right to him there.
And the keeper's going to secure that one comfortably. Look for this counterattack.
Connor got a good head on that. I couldn't tell if it hit a defender or if it hit our own player.
No, I think he hit a defender and just bounced out.
Yeah, he got a nice flick on that.
Yep. Looks like they're going to play on after Matt was contesting for a handball. And the Highlanders they're going to press on the backside.
Shot, Nick. That's a good ball right there, Nick. That's good soccer.
Now they're looking a little bit deeper. Garrett collects that ball.
What is Garrett doing up there?
I think Garrett was trying to get it across. I think that hit the ref.
I guess Nick made a run. All right, Nick.
Oh. Now and you can see the defensive mind of the Highlanders at this point. They were happy just to let Lamar sit back there with the ball and just stand on it.
When did Jack sub in? Has he started?
Yeah, Jack started.
Oh, man, I missed that. I thought I saw Decker start.
Decker's name was an error on the starting lineup. So
okay, that's what's going on.
Jack ended up starting, bringing it in to Matt. Now Matt's got Garrett again. Tevin's got space, trying to play it out to Cal. Cal does a good job of playing it back. Ooh, we got to be careful on those passes.
I don't know how that got through there. That was fortunate.
Kalen's coming in. Now there's a lot of bodies in that box.
We haven't forced them to come out yet, have we?
They haven't changed their plan. I think they will if they get another goal on them.
Yeah. Oh, here's Connor. He's going to get a shot.
Oh, and I think I'm not sure.
Should be a corner.
He was trying to.
Should be a corner. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that may have been missed a little bit, but.
The way it kind of bounced funny, that looked like it was a deflection.
So with 10 minutes passed in the first half, Chargers are up 1-0 off a goal off of Garrett McLaughlin, looking for another one. Chargers putting a lot of pressure. I don't think Gavin Gordon's touched the ball yet, much less had to come out of his box. So Highlanders have got to start putting something together.
Well, it looks like the Chargers have come out and inspired at this point. They're putting pretty tremendous pressure on the keeper and the defense at this point.
Yeah. Well, they've got some practice because the past couple of teams we played have just kind of crammed this box, and so they should be used to. Oh, Nick,
man.
you were there.
Jumped over it.
And it looks like
that's making it easy.
Yeah, the Highlanders were.
Nice job, Garrett, coming back.
Looking to create a counterattack.
Here we go.
Now we're getting some touches.
Build it from the back. Here we go. Let's work it down. Yeah, lots of slips.
Yeah, I think the footing's starting to become an issue here. Just got to be careful on that back line.
Keon is having all sorts of fun playing and slip and slide out there, isn't he?
Keon's mother's going to have
too.
to, and mothers are going to have to get out the bleach this year.
Yeah.
It looks like that'll end up being a Charger throw in there. So right off the bat, the Highlanders are put on their back foot there, and they've got to figure out a way to regain the momentum.
Well, I'm still thinking about that first goal there. It was really a thing of beauty there you just popped it in the corner there.
Well executed.
You're going to have to put good balls in on this keeper.
Yeah, absolutely.
To not let in more than 2 goals all year is a pretty good accomplishment.
So the Highlanders have made a good run in this last couple of games in the sense that they got an overtime win to finish the season over Eisenhower, 2-1, which I probably got them in the game. Oh. There was a through ball trying to hit Tevin or Garrett going through. Highlanders have wins over Midwest City, have a win over Altus, over Piedmont and Duncan, but they did have a 2-0 loss to Deer Creek, a 1-0 loss to Northwest Class, and so that's how they got to their number 4 seed in their district.
It was tied 0-0 with Deer Creek at halftime too in their match.
Garrett's got some space. Look for Hernupon on that outside.
Yeah, You
Nick's
whip it
going
in
to try
here.
to keep the ball. He's got it, kept it in bounds.
Get a corner off of this. He's daring him to go left, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. Good ball
Nice
in.
ball. Finish
Oh,
that
this could
corner.
be trouble.
Oh, that's a good defensive play by the Lawton defender to challenge that shot. Got a corner out of it.
Absolutely. So Keon Robinson is going to go take this corner and see if the Chargers can add to their lead.
All right, we got somebody on the backside here, Brian.
I would hope so. With the way the ball's going through the air, there's
It's going to skip across.
and then that one's going to earn another corner kick.
That's our fourth corner at this
Yep,
point.
2 on this side, 2 on that side, or 3 on that side. Yeah, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. So Keon's going to take another attempt at it.
Let's get over to the backside over here, Lamar.
I'm
Here
not
it comes.
seeing anybody.
Oh! Another corner.
Yeah, it'll be another corner. I'm not sure. I think Lamar had gotten his head on that one, and then
Yeah.
it just ricocheted off of another player.
6'5", 6'4", 6'3", 6'2". Then there's Keon.
Yeah. We could have Gavin run it at 6 foot, and
Yeah.
let's just keep it all 6 foot and higher.
That's a pretty large-sized soccer team. But nice targets in front of the goal for these set pieces.
Absolutely. So Matthew's going to take this kick from this side.
All right, Matt. Let's put a good ball in here. Let's get, but Lamar gets that backside. It's going
Yeah,
long.
that's going long.
Oh.
He's got it down.
Oh, man.
Keeper did a great job of holding his ground there. Garrett was there to flick it almost back kick it into the goal, and the keeper held his ground. Keon's going to clear that one high in the air. Our midfield hadn't had really an opportunity to get back yet, so we got to watch
We might
this.
get a call on that. No.
No, I think the ref seems to be letting them play it so far, and a couple of contested balls that I've seen. Do a good job of spreading them out. That that had to be a game plan for Coach Riley.
Look at that. The stop and start, and he accelerates around the guy. How do you do that, Tevin?
Garrett, you had space. Somebody's got to talk to him and tell him he's got space and to turn on that. And Callahan puts a shot on goal, so that's a good shot for the Chargers. Jack's going to bring it up. He's got some time. The Highlanders are
nice ball, Jack.
happy to.
Look at that
Oh, there's
ball.
Kay. He's got to get it in. He's got somebody on his back.
Come on. Oh,
They're going to play it. Oh, Connor's there.
come on, boys. Take a shot.
Oh, he wanted to curve that one in around the keeper. The Highlanders are just happy to let our defense hold the ball and kind of start their attack again. They're not pressing up high when we get that ball, as you kind of would expect.
There is no urgency by any means, is there?
Not at all.
The like that cross Garrett put in there on the back heel.
So 24 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Chargers. You're watching Charger Vision. It's like
There's their first foul there.
yeah, a free kick for the Highlanders.
This might be their deepest penetration here.
So we'll see how the ground holding up over in the Charger box.
See if we can get a counter off of this. I'm not sure why Garrett's going back.
We're dropping a lot of people.
We sure are.
Really deep kick.
Ooh,
we
skipped
gotta
off
be
Lamar's
careful.
head.
Good job by Gavin to hold on to that one.
Shot on goal for Lawton. First one of the game.
The Highlanders kind of could have done something a little bit better with that, you would thought, because they were point blank range, and he just put it low and hard. Matthew slides to get that ball, and now he's got Connor down the line. Connor was looking for Tevin to make a run, and weren't quite on the same page. They're just going to let it default to a corner kick, regroup. Chargers are going to see if they can organize again. It's like the Highlanders are starting to settle into the game a little bit better than they did at the beginning.
So, Kalen.
Flick on by Garrett McLaughlin to Connor. They're going to just put it deep. Jack's got some space. He's got a guy coming. They talked to him.
Get a touch, Jack. Get
I think you had the right idea. Tell him to take a touch and
take a touch, line up
find
his hips.
feet.
Good time.
So Jack puts it out for a Highlander to throw in Heritage Hall territory.
That's kind of needs to be a little communication to Jack, letting him know he's got plenty of time on those going forward.
Lamar comes across and just heads that one out. So now the defense is going to have to come back, drop in, and organize. Looks like the Highlanders are going to leave 2 high, maybe 3 high against Tevin and Connor. So they look to take the long throw.
I like their technique for drying off the ball. Put it under the shirt.
And that's about all you can do at this point.
Yeah, as he goes through a little river to throw it in there. A creek, I should say. Oh, nice throw in.
Garrett does it.
Cleared. Garrett,
oh,
please be okay. That might have knocked the air out of him. He kind of got exposed there. And
yeah. Good news is the ground's got to be a little bit soft with all this rain, so I think he'll be okay. The number 5 for the Highlanders got a little bit of a talking to, Daniel Williams, I believe. And referee's going to keep an eye on that, I bet.
Look at that. Even the offensive guys aren't very motivated.
Yeah, they're just kind of standing in the back waiting for us to do something. I think they've seen – you just got to feel like they've seen the video
Matthew is in the
video on the Chargers and are willing to stand back.
Is that Matthew's 5th or 6th slide tackle?
he's taking advantage of this sliding, this wet turf. Looks like we have a Highlanders hobbling a little bit. He's going to get subbed out.
Going to stop the clock or not?
No, not for this. So it'll be a Heritage Hall throw-in.
He's walking off on his power. That's always a good sign.
Oh, in that space. Great shot in. Nice good save by the keeper.
It's a nice ball by Nick to put Garrett in there.
Absolutely. Garrett just turned on that ball and put some power on it very, very quickly.
That was really a pretty phenomenal one-handed save on this wet surface.
So
he was kind of parallel to the ground there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knocked out with one hand.
He had to react. So it looks like another corner kick for the Chargers, maybe their 6th one. Back post, Connor's there. He's got touch. Who's in?
Connor to Garrett.
Connor to Garrett.
That's big. That is a big goal right there.
Welcome goal, because that puts a good amount of distance between the Chargers and the Highlanders. And it looks like let's see, that was a pass by Connor, so Garrett got the goal. So we had a short debate as to who got that goal. Connor's looking for one more goal to tie the career goal record in Heritage Hall boys history, and I think he's still looking for it. But and that's the great thing. Connor was right there in front of the goal. He could have gotten that goal or made an attempt on that goal, and he just gave it up to Garrett, who was wide open in the center. The keeper had come out to challenge Connor and left the center of the goal exposed.
Well, Connor realized that keeper's pretty outstanding, so it's going to be hard to beat him on a direct shot. And they might have something here. They got some numbers.
They do have numbers, and Chargers are starting to track back.
Oh, Callahan, hello.
I think Callahan was just worried about getting back. This could be trouble.
Here it is, Connor. He's going to line up that low. I thought he had a little time on him there.
He's going to try that right foot. Oh, you thought that might have chipped in, but it looks like that one's going to go wide for a Highlander goal kick.
8 shots on goal for the Chargers, 1 for Lawton at this point. 19 left in the first half.
That's kind of how the game's gone, in the sense that Chargers putting all the pressure on Lawton. Lawton hadn't really been able to react. They're trying to maybe counterattack every now and then, but the one time and they've gotten on our end a couple of times, and we're only able to muster 1 shot. And it was a good opportunity. They were right on goal, just didn't make the most of it.
gives credit to Gavin Gordon for being in position to not give him the chance to do something with it.
He was spot on that one. It was a low driven shot, and he was able to just collect it calmly. So Callan's going to take the throw. He's got Garrett point, and Garrett's got 4 other Chargers behind him.
Going to flick it up.
He's got it back. Oh, yeah, Tevin
man.
back post.
Tevin was just lined up, wasn't he?
Yeah, good job by the Lawton player to head that one out. Now you're looking at the counterattack. Matt done a great job of coming back and
tracking back,
playing that one back. Oh, and you got to be careful, Lamar. I think they've seen that.
Oh, Connor's going to get a run here. Oh, I thought Garrett had a little earlier opportunity.
Play it right back to him. Keon on the ball. Tried to keep his touch. There comes up Lamar.
Nice job, Lamar. Good.
And Tevin's got the ball in space with Garrett. Garrett just trying to play out. He probably would be better off just turning on that ball. The MAC defense is giving our forward some pretty decent space. Job by Nick. I thought he may have won that one. And he did. It'll be a Hall throw-in as the rain comes down even harder. So it'll be interesting conditions. Ball into Nick's feet. Nick drops it off. Jack's got one
time. Touch it. Touch.
Now you got to do something with it. He wasn't quite sure what to do. I think he was looking forward to find somebody to clear it to, and I think he was concerned about the angle that guy was taking, and just decided to play it out. But now we've got to
be safe with it.
Got to organize a little bit.
If you're not feeling comfortable with it, just play the safe ball. So.
Oh, and
man,
I think that
don't
play it, and they're playing it. They're playing it.
Come on,
Tevin's
Tevin.
in.
Finish this, Tevin.
You got to finish.
It, Tevin. Get a shot.
Oh, yeah!
Way to go, Tevin.
That was just awesome. The referee made the right call.
Did Garrett get the assist on that then?
Garrett would get the.
That's crazy.
I think so.
He also got the punishment too.
Didn't he? The Garrett got hit pretty hard when he went down, and referee called advantage, and ball went deep to Tevin. Tevin was one-on-one with the keeper and was able to power it in past the keeper with the defender on his back. So 16 minutes left in the first half, 3-0 Chargers, and the Highlanders have a big mountain to climb now. Looking through, there's only been one team that's been able to score, three goals on us, and that was Norman.
In 3 years.
Now we got to be careful. Good job by Kalen to
way to
reach
clean
that
that up, Kalen.
We had some players sliding around back there, and
put a little pressure on him, Connor. You forced him into an error there. Look at that.
Yeah,
you really did.
You just don't know how this ball is going to slide, especially on a little bit of a
Connor's
slope.
there. Look at him. No offsides on the throw in. Oh, pop it over to him.
Oh, that could be trouble.
Connor, get it.
Oh, he tried to finesse it down, get his position, and he just couldn't get around it. No, Matt's on that outside. He's got Tevin in the center. Tevin just going to turn around on that ball. He's got Keon outside here.
Drop it out wide, Keon. He
tried to feed the Matt, I think, in there.
Look at that. They are packed in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right across in a row there.
There's
too much.
Yeah, a little bit too much. I think he was hoping to go further toward the back goal flag or corner flag.
Yeah, probably wanted to kind of hook that in a little more. I'm sure it was the intent there. Good intent.
Yep.
Nice job, Callahan. Bring that down.
Got to be careful on this backside here. There's Lamar. Play it into Cal. That's going to come off a Lawton Mac player, and so it'll be a Charger throw-in. Looks like Decker Lardner's going to come in. Kalen, let's see.
Kalen's coming out.
Kalen's going to come this side. They're going to bring Nick Hernupon out on this side, move Jack up into the midfield role, and then Kalen's going to play defense on this side with Decker on that far side. So it'll interesting shift there. I'm not sure that I've seen Jack play a wing role yet.
I don't think we have all season.
Oh. There is all sorts of slippage going on there. I think Tevin may have slipped into another player as well.
It's kind of interesting when Tevin there's some competition for the ball. There's usually a couple of people that hit the ground. Can't figure that out.
Yeah, how does that happen?
How does that happen around Tevin? By the way, I think Tevin at the regional track meet, I believe, was on the 100 or the 400 relay team that won the regional, and also the 4x4 regional that won the regional. And then he goes over and gets second place in the shot put.
My word.
Oh, never mind. He's got a basketball championship and a football championship this year.
Absolutely.
He needs to really quit slacking.
Yeah, he's got to push himself a little bit harder, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and then he maintains great grades.
I mean, you got to love it.
Oh, Lee.
So Mac is going to get a throw in. Try to put something in together. Here's Jack on the back. He's playing up to Garrett. Garrett's got some space. He looks for Connor. Connor's got runners now.
Make a run, Tevin.
They're backing up
Make a run,
on.
Tevin. Split that space.
Somebody's got to talk to Connor and to let him know he's got a couple of defenders around him, too. And the Chargers going to end up getting that call from about 30 out from the box, maybe 25 out from the goal.
Got the little cross-body block, it looked like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Lawton Mac's not afraid to hit you. That's obvious at this point. And when they go down 3-0, then they're going to have to get physical, or they're looking to get physical just to try to gain some sort of advantage.
Ask for your 10. There they asked for it.
God, they're giving – look at Lamar. First of all, just look at Lamar. He looks like he's playing with third graders.
That guy's had to tilt his head and look up at him.
And now you've got Connor just wide open there.
Oh, get on.
I think he wanted that one back. That was unfortunate. Now we got to watch for the counterattack. Good job by Matt to stop that
Everybody
one.
get on.
There's Garrett in the center.
Oh, what do we got? No.
He tried to head it into
popped it
that
up,
far
headed it.
corner. I think you're going to have to do better than heading it to beat this keeper, though.
Yeah, especially if it's kind of a heavy ball. Slow it down some.
Garrett is all over the field at this point. Job by Matt to bring it back. Decker's going to play it back up to Garrett. Garrett's got
Make a run.
one person to beat.
I didn't see him.
I
I
don't
thought he
think-
was standing on the sidelines with the – looks like the coach, same uniform.
The boys are taking advantage of this slick field. Now they're playing up to Tevin. Tevin's got Cal on this outside. Cal's going to get this throw in. He's got Tevin if you look for him. Tevin's got a big corner in there. And that'll end up being a corner kick. So Chargers earn yet another corner kick for the game. Up 3-0 with the 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half.
Sixth corner of the game.
And great start by the Heritage Hall Chargers in this first round playoff game versus Lawton MacArthur.
Well, I always like it when Connor, Tevin's always, well, I like it actually when Connor does too, but when Tevin's leading the counter, just something kind of usually good happens out of that.
You'd think
That's
good
a good
things.
ball.
Today.
That's a really good ball.
Wow! And you
What
thought the
a
keeper had to save. That was a beautiful header.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That was brilliant. That was an absolute brilliant play.
Garrett McLaughlin
Holy
gets his
mackerel.
second goal of the game.
Third goal.
Third goal of the game off of a Matt McLaughlin corner. And it looked like the keeper had gotten his hand on that one. It may have just been the rain, having to look through the rain and whatnot, but
Boy,
that was a quality goal.
Matt really whipped a beautiful ball in there, beautiful corner. And Garrett was in a good position to take advantage of it.
He just had to let the ball hit him in the head. It had all the momentum that he needed right then.
Yeah. That was
So now the Chargers let's see if they can mount yet another attack. 10 minutes left in the half, and they're up 4-0.
Garrett's just going to Garrett.
You got to be careful here.
Yeah.
You just know that somebody was going to take a poke or a slide at him.
Yeah. Did we get a corner out of that, or what did he?
Looks like we did get a corner out of that one.
Our ninth of the game. No, that's shots on goal, sorry. But that is the ninth shot on the game, the last goal, and then that's our seventh corner.
So the Chargers turning in a dominating performance to start this game in the first half, getting 4 goals in, 3 of them by Garrett McLaughlin.
It's good to see our offense get going again. It's been if you call for Chargers, a little bit of a drought with 3 and 2 and 1 goal game, and that might have a chance. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Thought that had a little more juice on it there.
And with the keeper of this quality, you're really gonna have to put some power on him because I think he can settle under any.
I was thinking that there was a lot of the Charger defenders were surrounding the keeper, so I was maybe getting blocked from a corner there or something that he might get blocked and couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Jack.
Yeah, I think we can bring the ball down and maybe be a little bit more effective. It's hard to play those bouncing balls in this kind of weather.
Keon sneaks around the side of that guy, just kind of taps it away. It's a really nice play, Keon. That was a good idea.
Well, it worked.
Oh,
great save.
big
Oh,
shot.
there's trouble.
Oh,
And that's Connor's right foot right there.
that was a great save by the keeper. That was struck with some authority there.
Yeah.
Was that Matt struck that?
That was Matt. It was you kind of were thinking that Garrett was making that run, and then all of a sudden Matt popped out there somehow.
What's that midfielder doing down there?
So it looks like a sub came in. Caleb McGinnis came in for Cal Walker on this right side, or near side. Keon's going to field that ball, put it back,
Field
and
it,
then
come
field
get
it
back
again. Keep control. Look for bodies to play it to. He's got Garrett in the far post. He saw him there. Garrett's got Jack to support him. And he's just going to beat his guy. Beat a couple guys. Try to put in a strong shot. I'm not sure what that call was.
Garrett might have hooked him.
Maybe
or
a
something.
push or something along those lines. Look for the counterattack here.
Nice
Able to
job
get
of
over.
flicking that out. Oh, Caleb Magnus has entered the game here.
Yeah, he's on this side. Ball back to Garrett. Garrett's got Jack running on that outside. Jack's got some space. Looking to beat his player.
Corner.
And that'll get us yet another corner.
Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't leave enough space in my section here for these corners. I need to get to the second half. I'm running out of room.
So it looks like Keon's going to come in and take this one. And the Chargers are loading up the box yet again. Just a onslaught of attacks on this defense. And, you know, as you said before, this is a quality defense. They've only allowed 8 goals this season, and they've already allowed half that this half.
Boy, right over the top of. That was a really nice corner that Keon put in there. He's got the touch. He's been doing it all year. Put nice balls in.
Yep, somebody's got to be on that back post and watch for it. Usually the job of the this left side wing.
Oh, that's a little dangerous tackle there. Got his wishbone in his leg there.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do that to Tevin either because Tevin's legs are liable to rip your leg off.
Yeah, it's not a wishbone, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's more like tree trunks.
Good touch by Caleb. And he got him.
Grab. Just a little
It's got a
affection.
trying to gain a little bit of advantage there. Part of the game.
It's good to see freshman getting Mr. Caleb getting some playoff experience. We're gonna need it going forward for sure.
Well, it looks like Coach Riley's going to bring in some more of his subs as well. He's got a couple more players coming in for some experience. And Keon's going to put it in.
Oh, missed
Low
that.
drive. It's
Oh.
still going to kind of sneak through. He's got
Bounced over.
Jack. Jack's going to
nice
play.
ball, Jack.
Oh!
Boy,
And
Garrett.
I think Garrett was afraid he was offside, so he was just going to rush it and see what happened.
Yeah.
And if somebody had kind of said he's got some time, he could have brought that in, just put it in the far post.
I think he was offside, though, but you're right. He that's about as open as you can get.
Yeah. So subs come in. Chris, let's see. Get Garrett McGinnis, Ford Shelton, Bryce Soberanis, and then
The jitterbug.
yeah, watch him run, folks. That's a fun thing to watch.
That's worth the price of admission just in itself.
And then Chris Heigl is in there. So Bryce is going to play up top. It looks like Garrett McGinnis is going to play up top. Ford Shelton's going to play up top. And then Chris Heigl is going to play on that far side. So it looks like Highlanders get a free kick here from distance. Coach Riley's got his subs in.
Nice
It's
ball.
a deep ball, and Gavin Gordon
nice
goes up and
hand,
get that
Gavin.
ball. Good job on holding on to that one.
Boy, we got a little extracurricular contact there from we might get a card here. I think that.
Yeah, and I think that is a card. And they're going to give Lamar a card, too.
Lamar, come on.
You got to be smart about it. And that's going to be a challenge because in high school soccer,
Sit down.
you got to come out anyway. But then if he gets another, we don't want to give him another card, so he can't play in this next game. So
That might be it for Lamar for the game.
yeah, we'll have to kind of see how the Coach Riley adjusts on this one.
Matt was trying to get over there to get things kind of calmed down.
Yeah. So Coach Riley might actually shift Matt into the back for Lamar's spot. We'll just have to see. I'm not sure what he's going to do.
He's
Actually.
leaving Kalen.
Maybe he's going to leave Kalen as
Kalen
that
over.
sub. You kind of knew that the Highlanders are going to get physical with us, and try to get us off our game plan, and that they've done that at times.
I'm pretty impressed with the pitch that we're not having any puddling.
Yeah, really no big problems. You just kind of worry about the traction under the keepers in the back, but that's about it.
We're going to keep the groundskeeper's going to have some work to do to get things back in order.
So it looks like and that'll be playing on the ground. So the Chargers get a free kick. So it looks like Coach Riley's going to keep 3 in the back, keep 4 in the middle, and keep 3 up top to keep his team in kind of the shape that they're used to. Matt McLaughlin and Keon Ramazad are going to still hold that center. Everybody else is either a new sub or it looks like Jack has shifted back to his spot. But other than that, everybody else is playing a new position. Yeah, I think Garrett McGinnis had 2 arms well pushed off on that one. So that'll result in a free kick for the Highlanders.
Getting a little chippy out there. Isn't it?
3 minutes left in the first half. 4-0 Chargers over the Lawton Mac Highlanders. First round of the OSA playoffs. Highlanders, a good defensive team, just unable to really stop the Chargers from getting on the board. And a lot of it's due to Garrett McLaughlin, who has a hat trick in this first half. Pass out to Chris.
Nice ball. It's a good chance. That was nice defending there by the. That was a nice ball from Chris Heigl that he
Absolutely.
put fresh off the basketball court and right onto the soccer pitch. Dropping assists in.
Saw Garrett McGinnis up there top. And that might be another push off there. So Chargers going to play it fast. Keon's on this outside. Got one player pressuring. And that one looks to sneak through. So that'll be a throw-in.
Well, Mr. Spielman does it all. I just got to explain what he's doing right now. He's actually washing our windows so we can kind of see the pitch a little better. I mean, that's some. You do it all. I wonder if we owe him a tip or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I might just have him come do my house, too.
He's got another hidden talent. we didn't
Yeah,
know
I tell
about.
you what. That one will drift out for the Chargers. So it'll be a throw-in.
It's a little streaky over here, though. I kind of noticed. We
Yeah,
got-
I know.
Yeah.
Let me have him come retouch up our window here in a little bit.
Thank you, Mr. Spielman. Very kind of you.
And Matt Keelan's got it wide. Now Matt's got a little bit of space.
Whoa.
Oh, he's going to just take a heavy shot.
Whoa. That was a really nice job from that keeper fielding that. That had a nasty little spin and skip on it, didn't it?
It did. That was hard to judge. That one can go back to Gavin Gordon. He's able to pick that up. He'll put it back into play.
Nice punt. Oh, good flick, Garrett. It's good to see those younger players winning the balls in the air. That's a good sign.
Absolutely. Freshman Garrett McGinnis up top. Sophomore forward Shelton and on the ball right there. Bryce is a freshman playing up top. Caleb on this right side is a freshman. So a lot of youth out there that getting some good quality playoff experience.
I just want to see Bryce on a run.
On a breakaway.
Yeah, let's get a nice counter or something and put Bryce in. And
Garrett's got some space. He's got somebody pulling on him. The referee was going to let it play.
Come in there forward and challenge that.
And the Highlanders are just going to put that one back out. And looks like that'll end it for the half. So halftime, 4-0 Chargers over the Lawton Mac Highlanders. Strong showing early by Garrett McLaughlin and getting on the board, and the Chargers are putting it to them. So we will break to some commercials and talk about the first half.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the Charger Corner to buy your latest in-school apparel. Range from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom and activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday, because we won't be there.
We don't just certify our pre-owned vehicles. We inspect, analyze, and recondition each one until it's nothing short of a genuine certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz for the next new owner. Available only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Visit today for exceptional offers.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
My name is TJ, and I am a Charger.
Welcome to Heritage Hall.
Our tour begins where many of us did, in the Early Childhood Center in Lower School.
Welcome to the Lower School, where my love of learning began. I'm in 4th grade, and we are the leaders of the Lower School. Whether we're reading with 1st graders or playing math games in the ECC, we serve as role models for the entire school. We even get to help greet students at carpool.
From daily foreign language and PE, to weekly art programs and yearly music productions, the Lower School is a place where students in preschool through 4th grade are nurtured, engaged, and inspired. And on Fridays, their Charger Shine assemblies bring the community together to sing, dance, and celebrate.
Wish I had time to show you more. Hope you can come visit soon. Adios!
Next up is middle school for grades 5 through 8. Our middle school student council president will tell you more about it.
Welcome to the middle school. My teachers say the middle school is all about trying lots of things on for size to find the best fit. We participate in service, after-school clubs, choose our sports, and pick our language and electives. I compete in math counts, play tennis, and perform in musicals. My friends all have varied interests, and the best part is, we all support each other.
The middle school is a close-knit community where students are challenged, supported, and encouraged to develop interests and self-reliance. Here, it's cool to do your best, earn recognition from teachers, and be liked for who you really are. The middle school is home to Howard Theater, where everyone from preschool to 12th graders either takes the stage or enjoys a performance. When it comes to performing arts, the spotlight shines on Heritage Hall.
The middle school has a lot to offer, so I hope you'll come visit to see for yourself.
Let's continue our tour with a stop at Harris Hall. Originally, this building was the upper school. Then it became the middle school. Now it houses world language classrooms, our help desk for students who need laptop tech support, and the library. The middle school upper school library is a beautiful setting for studying, research, or a game of chess.
A few short steps from Harris Hall is our upper school, where TJ and I have lots of close friends in every grade. Our classes are small, our teachers are super supportive, and the students encourage each other to succeed. Whether you're into literature, world politics, languages, debate, or music, drama, visual arts, digital media, we have classes on par with college offerings. Beyond the academics, upper school students enjoy taking part in cross-age learning, leadership, and service projects. Everyone finds a way to be involved while supporting the school's mission of learning, leading, and serving.
The McClendon Athletic Center, also known as the MAC, is home to Charger Athletics. We have an impressive strength and conditioning facility and a dedicated cheer room. This is also where our volleyball and basketball teams take to the court. West of the MAC sits our softball and baseball fields, and the Stevenson Fieldhouse, an indoor practice facility. And Chargers Stadium, home to our football, soccer, and track teams. In all, Heritage Hall offers 15 sports in upper school and 10 in middle school. Our inclusive athletic program takes pride in numerous district, regional, and state championships.
We hope you've enjoyed your peek inside the hall. I know I speak for my classmates when I say that at the end of our Heritage Hall journey, we'll be more than prepared for college, we'll be ready for life.
If you are interested in taking a tour or shadowing for a day, contact the admission office. For more information, check out heritagehall.com. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon at the hall.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon along with Tim McLaughlin. You are watching a very wet Heritage Hall Chargers versus the Lawton Mac Highlanders. It's 4-0. Chargers ahead. And Tim, quite a showing. So if you look at the keys of the game, I think we've done pretty well what Coach Riley wanted to do.
We might be having to really explain some good action here if you're looking at the camera shot now. And yes, it's raining hard out here. Yeah, but the funny thing is the boys are all smiles and seem to be enjoying it. These are one of these games I don't think you ever forget. Remember when we played in that unrelenting downpour?
Yeah, exactly. This will be the one to write about. So with the keys of the game, Coach Riley had said, score early, score often, stay disciplined, and play our game, not their game. Move the ball quickly and make sure that we make them pay for their mistakes. And I think we've done a good job on that so far. And the rain decided to kick it up a notch a little bit here, so it is starting to come down. The
pretty substantial.
That is a healthy downpour at this point.
I think the referee does have discretion to call a game at some point.
Yeah, I think once it goes in the second half, they can just call it and leave it as it is. And when I imagine, they'll play. I wouldn't call the dangerous by any means. We'll have to just kind of see how the field holds up. I think it's a big thing.
The field's not pooling, and Tevin's got to run here.
Yeah,
take it to goal,
look at that,
Tevin.
Tevin.
Take it to goal. Take it right to goal, Tevin.
He's got a man behind him. Good cutback.
Oh, there. Oh, I thought he had that hooked in there.
He was looking to curve that back post, and that may have, you know what? It came off of a Highlander player.
Oh,
so
I didn't notice that.
That'll end up being a first corner kick for the Chargers in the second half.
Good news, I have a little more room for the second half for corner kicks. Had a total of 8 that first half, and boy, I think I had 11 shots on goal to Lawton's 1. First goal scored by Garrett with assist from Matt. Second goal from Garrett with assist from Connor.
This
one was a beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, that one goes back post. Looks like Connor's going to try to collect that one.
They reset that pretty quick on me there.
Yeah. And then that'll end up being a throw-in, I believe. We'll see how Keon sets it up.
Finish recapping the score while Keon's running out. Tevin had that third goal with an assist from Garrett. And then Garrett had the fourth goal from an assist from his brother Matt. That kind of recaps the scoring and the corners and scores are. Oh, that's a nice ball.
That was trouble.
God, those usually are. You had 3 guys sitting out front. Tevin put a really nice ball back.
Right to Connor's feet, and Connor just tried to redirect it into the goal and didn't get enough on it.
Yeah. I like to see when these forwards are playing well together like that and looking for each other.
Oh, kind of a weird bouncing ball. And I think we'll have it's almost a little bit hard for us to see what's going on. They're going to have to play on this side of the field.
The white team has the ball. And I think the black team does now.
Exactly. Only more challenging if it were to get foggy. That would be an interesting game to watch.
You're going to have to quit breathing so heavy.
Yeah, I know, yes.
Yeah.
Having great post up on this player. He's got space. Now he's got one more.
He's kind of got stuck on his left foot there. Looked like he was trying to get around it.
That'll end up being another corner kick.
Number 2.
So the Chargers came out on fire in the first half.
Yeah, just throwing out a corner.
Quick throw in, and that'll be another throw in. We're able to get on the board. Garrett's going to look to take a long throw. He's got Tevin in the box. He's got.
They were discussing something there. I'm not sure what they're talking about. It's not really setting up for a long throw in, but got it in there pretty deep.
And that's going to go straight up. Got to be careful on this one.
Ball's way out of bounds. That kid is still sliding after it.
Now they're going to play it back to Keon. Keon's going to try to whip that in on the ground. Highlanders clear that one out. Now they're going to look for a run against our back line.
Good job, Callahan.
So Coach Riley is a.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes a shot. There it is.
Oh, and he had a player settling up right in front of him.
I think that defender is going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Oh, put him in, Garrett.
Oh, there's a quality shot. Just wide. So starting the second half, it looks like Coach Riley has the Big Mac attack up front. McLaughlin, McGinnis, McDaniel. In the center, he's got Matthew McLaughlin and Keon Ramazada. Nick Hernia playing on this near side. Callahan Walker on the far side. Lamar Batiste is going to continue to sit. Let's not risk him getting another yellow and not being able to play in the next game. So
I think that's a wise choice by Coach there. Let's not risk that.
Kalen Woodson's going to helm the back line with Jack Hansing and Decker Lardner. So throw in for the Highlanders, it looks like. As the rain comes down, it is starting to get really soggy out there. Thanks to the Charger faithful back here for sitting in the rain with their umbrellas and weathering the storm. It looks like there's going to end up being a foul for the
first best chance so far to date for Lawton here.
For Lawton. So they've got the ball deep in the Charger end on this near side, bringing up a number of players in the box. Gavin's on his line. Garrett's playing in front of the ball. Looks like
Not
he's going
sure where.
Yeah, he's going to back towards the near post.
There you go. That's better positioning. Don't want to be able to chip you.
And they're playing it up.
Nice ball he put in there.
Unmarked player. Cleared out by the Chargers. Now the Chargers are pulling out.
Nice ball. Okay. Oh, deflected again.
And Jack's just going to clear it deep.
Boy, Chargers need to learn from that one.
Yeah.
That was really should have been contested right in front of the box like that, and that was dangerous. We were fortunate to not let that be any trouble.
Yeah, this could be
no, Tevin's in. Nope.
Tevin's got some space. Oh, got it caught up behind him.
But oh God. He gives that little bump.
And you're off balance all of a sudden.
Yeah. You know, Tevin was off balance. He was going the wrong way,
and they're going to call it a foul and give a yellow card. It looks like maybe the player had come and studs up or something along those lines. So that'll be an interesting thing for the Lawton coach to have to deal with.
I think Matthews lining up like he's going deep on this one.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to try to pick out Connor or Tevin on that back post. Keeper's playing well off his line. I think keeper knows exactly where it's coming. He's going to try to beat our players to it.
Yeah, keeper's knowledgeable and he's positioned correctly.
Oh, there's the kick.
Well, it's a nice ball, too.
He's
Look
got
right
Tevin
to
there.
Oh, boy, Tevin, that's a head.
Oh, and Garrett just puts it wide. Connor did a great job looking up, seeing Garrett was unmarked at the top of the box, and Garrett rushed it a little bit, I think, and got behind it. And
Garrett's going to want that one back.
I think he is.
That's a nice ball by Matt, and, yeah, Connor really made the most of that. I think Tevin could have put a head on it. Of course, I'm looking through a window that you can really see. So
it seemed to drop on him pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So,
but the fact to create that into another good opportunity, it's well done by Connor.
Deep kick, and Cal Walker to be able to get his head on that one. Someone's got to talk to Keon as there's about 4 players in that center.
Uh-oh, don't make Tevin mad.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do when you jump from 2 feet away with your arm out against Tevin and he just doesn't move and you bounce off of him. So we'll have a repeat of the kick earlier. It looks like just a little bit closer in.
All right, Ted, let's kind of make him pay for that.
Yeah.
That was. There it is.
There's a good ball in.
Oh, darn it.
Garrett stepped up, tried to get his head in, flicking that back post, but he was probably a little bit further, deeper onto that side than he wanted to be, and just put it wide. I think he may have thought he was a little bit closer to this near post than he was.
Matt's putting some nice balls in, especially with the conditions we're dealing with tonight.
Absolutely.
Creating some chances out of them.
Flick on by the Highlanders. We're able to put it back. So there's other games in action tonight for the boys in 5A. You have Northwest Classen playing Capitol Hill over at, I believe they're playing at the newly renovated Taft Stadium.
No, Spiegel. That was a misprint. Spiegel.
They're going to be in Spiegel then. So that'll be an interesting game to find out how that came out. East Central against Tulsa Memorial. East Central's definitely got to be one of the favored teams to watch this season.
They're always tough.
They are. Grove and Cassia Hall. Cassia Hall's been able to put a couple of really great wins together. They were, in fact, one of the few teams to upset the East Central.
3-0.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more detail on what took place there. That's a nice ball from Jack. He's got Connor in. Connor delayed. I thought he had him set up there.
That other ball kind of go away.
That looked a little more promising than what we ended up with.
Another
but
quick
we're still in.
A little bit of a wrestling match over there in the corner. It looks like Garrett's got
Connor's
Connor
just
right
set
here in
up.
the
Look at
center.
that nice ball. Finish it, Connor.
Oh, good save by the keeper.
That's a good strike, Connor. Good. Was that a kick save?
I think it was. It came off of him like it was.
Lee.
You gotta think that keeper is just yelling at his defenders right now. They're just as much as they left Connor wide open and gave him time.
I had 4 saves for the keeper in the first half, and it's I think the second one for this half.
And Cal looks like he drew a foul, so it'll be a Lawton free kick from just inside the half-yard line. Looks like they're going to try to put in a deep ball as well. Gavin Gordon back on his line. There's a floating
nice ball.
Well done by Gavin to punch that one out. And not sure what's going on there. They're just can't seem to get the ball cleared out.
Come on now, defense. That's nice job, Matt.
And then Matt was able to. It looks like he's. That's going to be a throw-in then. I couldn't tell if the referee was pointing as a free kick or a.
Matt knew it up. He popped up and reset in defense position there.
So the Charger defense is going to regroup here, find their marked men. Highlanders are going to see if they can put some pressure in the corner.
So.
Good job by Matt to clear that out. Garrett's got 2 people on him. He's going to try to put it in deep for Tevin. Tevin's just going to go through a couple of people. Other games still going on in the class or the Class 5A as well as Metro Christian, who had a good season against Coweta. Edison Prep, who's another one of the favored teams in 5A, versus Claremore. Deer Creek, who everybody's watching, gets to face Guyman tonight, and we know Guyman's a good side.
I think Guyman jumped out on them 2-0, and then last I heard, Deer Creek had kind of regained and in the 5-2 range.
So Deer Creek seems to be running away with it.
Oh, it's a nice ball there.
That's trouble. Oh, and he just outside that post.
Tevin, what a great ball. What did he call? Oh, okay.
Goal kick.
Okay.
Well, no, corner game. He thinks it must have deflected. And then lastly, El Reno versus Western Heights and rounds up the games. And we are looking through a pouring down of rain right now as the Chargers get yet another corner kick.
The skies are open, that's for sure.
6 players and Chargers in the box. It's like Matt brings it
making
in.
a nice run. Oh,
that's going to go back out there.
Matt Garrett's on the far back side. No one is on.
And there he is.
Oh boy. Tevin was closing in. Did you see Garrett kind of pull off as soon as he saw Tevin? Now that's self-preservation.
That was just a survival instinct, if anything. That'll end up being another corner kick.
Gosh, I'm kind of proud of Garrett for getting out of the way.
Look for the short kick here.
Yeah, they're kind of known for their little tricks then, and they let them have it.
Nah, they're going to rethink it now.
Sometimes he'll spin. And
good ball in.
A nice ball. Gets to do it again. Everyone's on. I'm watching.
Oh, he's got it low. Who's there?
There you go. There you go.
There it is.
There's your goal, Connor.
Connor collects the goal.
Well, so did Keon have the assist on that?
That was.
Did anyone deflect that or go right to him?
I think that went right to him. He collected it and then he stepped over it. And then that is goal number. What number?
That ties it?
I think that may tie the career goal record for boys varsity soccer at Heritage Hall at 7. What was the record? I didn't bring the book with us, but I want to say it was 76.
Heritage Hall book in there. In front of Jim. You guys grab that for us. In front of Jim. Right, sitting in front of him on the counter.
So the Chargers will go ahead. 26 minutes left in the first half. 5-0 Chargers over Lawton Mac, and Chargers are just rolling on Lawton. Nobody's really been able to score more than 3 goals on the Chargers all year, so it's going to be a monumental task for the Lawton team to get 5 goals back. But
record is 62 goals.
62 goals. So Connor McGinnis is now tied for the record goal and is looking to break it. There's a strong shot.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That was dipping just over. Gavin was able to protect against that one.
Well, also in the girls' game, we should mention Bailey Miller kind of had an outstanding game. I mean, it's not every day that someone scores 6 goals in a game, and on top of that, then sets the new career record for women goalies, I believe, or women
goals.
1 goal scored.
Yeah, it was an impressive outing for her. She outdid herself, I think, this time.
111 goals, 105, I think, was the record, I believe.
Yeah, I think 111 is her total.
That's really, you say that, it came off my tongue, but really, what?
That's
111
insane.
goals in a 4-year career, and she's still not done.
So the Chargers having a little bit of a trouble getting the ball out of the back of their third of the field. Gavin had to come out and clear 1 ball away, and they were able to. The Lawton team was able to throw it in quickly, and now that they get a throw in from deep on the Charger half.
I think Kat Rawls had the record 107. I might have said 105, so 107. So, Bailey, congratulations, 111, and that is something spectacular. Nice clear there from Charger defense. We might get a nice counter here if we can get control of that ball.
There, Tevin bodies him up. Now he's got runners. He's got Garrett. If he can put it into space.
Oh, nice job by the defender there to flick that away. All right, Connor, let's get this record tonight.
See, the Chargers can control the ball a little bit. They've gotten to kind of a little bit of a kick frenzy at this point. Now we organize and.
Nice, Decker.
Good job by Decker.
Play.
Now he got into space.
Put him in, Nick. Oh, he could have been off.
He was off.
He was off.
I think he was just a hair off.
Yeah. Just, I think he made his run. Didn't expect Nick to take that extra touch there, but Nick was trying to get the ball improved so he could flick it in with his foot there, it looked like. That was close.
Yeah, it was a close one. So that'll end up being a free kick to Lawton Mack. Goalkeeper will come up and take this one. Nick tried to get up high on that one. That's going to be a flick on. Gavin's going to come out. Kalen was able to back kick that one and still kind of keep it out of shape. Nick makes a 360 turn just about to.
That was pretty impressive.
Clear that one. Garrett's going to bring it back. And Tevin just bodies a man. He's got Connor in the center. If he can, I didn't. He didn't get his head up soon enough. Had Connor in the center. If he had just one touched it forward, Connor would have had a great break.
Yeah, I was rooting on that one. That would have. He's there. He's did he miss that?
That worked again. So Connor
get wide, Connor. There you go.
Yeah,
get that. Garrett's going to put you in here.
There
it is.
Oh
my God!
Oh my goodness!
Where did that come from?
Impressive.
How did they see that?
Oh my! Matthew McLaughlin must have made a. Who knows? That was a 40-yard run.
He wasn't even in our view.
And Garrett McLaughlin just saw him come, and from nobody else saw him. Everybody was keyed on Connor, I think, and Connor just let that ball go, and there was nobody there to defend. Get Matthew McLaughlin. Matthew had a point-blank shot.
Garrett put that in?
Garrett put that in. That was just that was really impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty splendid soccer there, sir.
Jack thwarts the early run by the Lawton Mack. 6-0 Chargers with 22 left in the game. The Chargers are just rolling.
That was really an extraordinary goal, wasn't it?
That was just, this team has just produced some really incredible goals over the past couple of years, and that has to be one of the top.
You just like to see the thought process there. That's such a huge part of this game. When the game slows down and you're able to see these runs coming before the defenders see them, well, that's a gigantic advantage. So it's just a thing of beauty when it works out.
It's it's fun to watch these kids play at this level. And it's really just higher than you would even expect for a lot of these high schoolers.
Nice, Tevin.
Tried to make too many turns and got his pocket picked.
Nick's gonna
try to sneak in and deflect that one as well.
Well, Well, Nick always puts a lot of extra effort into. There's never any quit in Mr. Ernie Bont. He could have easily let that ball kind of go, but he challenged it and turned in and got a chance to reset the defense there. So that makes if you can go back and look so many different times, especially when it leads to a goal, there's an extra effort that usually leads to it. So we have to have players like that are putting the extra effort in.
So that'll be a throw into the Highlanders. And they'll keep it in. Kalen's going to field that one. And that kind of speaks to something I just kind of noticed, Kalen, Coach Riley's had all the confidence to move Kalen in that sweeper position. That's the first time, everybody would have thought he was going to move Matt McLaughlin back there just because Matt's a solid defender. It's one of his typical positions in club soccer. And that shows you how far Kalen's come and the fact that Coach Riley believes that he can handle that sweeper position.
We're kind of banging it off each other there. Yeah, it's Kalen's a really kind of an undersung, I think, piece of this Charger team. He cleans up lots of issues that sometimes are created, and his speed is. If you haven't seen him track, it's remarkable. In his change of direction, I think he's a heck of a basketball player. So you can really see his movement applies in the court as it does here on the pitch.
Absolutely.
Tevin's going to turn that and go. Look at it, just leave that kid in the dust. Easy peasy. That defender, I should say.
It didn't go quite out. Now it's out. Now it'll end up being a corner kick.
Tevin needed to pick it up, make sure they saw it. That's funny.
And, folks, I don't know if it could happen, but I think the rain's coming down even harder now. So it's pretty interesting. You can kind of start seeing maybe a little bit of puddle here, puddle there in the field.
Apparently the Heritage Hall Chargers are a bunch of mudders.
they can figure out how to play in this rain. So, expecting that this outcome stays.
Well, that's Keon got all that one.
Yeah, he did. He's got Matt on that outside. Matt's going to bring it back out and put it back in.
Garrett's set up for the.
Garrett wanted the bicycle. It would have been a little bit dramatic, I think, but. Oh, stay with the Decker. Stay with the Decker. Stay.
Nice job. Take it in, Jack. Oh. That's good effort from Decker.
And great vision by Jack to play that on the outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if this holds up, it looks like the Chargers will play the winner of the Capitol Hill Northwest Classen game. So we'll be interested in seeing how that one works out. But should be an interesting game as we get deeper into the playoffs.
Well, you kind of like to see that Heritage Hall is, I guess, say you're getting your swag back. Again, I don't know if you can say you lost it when you have a 3 zip and a 2 zip and a 1 zip, and you kind of felt they were struggling. That's kind of funny to say. Apparently, we've been spoiled.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Garrett's coming out of the game.
Chris Heigel's going to go back in. There's Tevin.
Yeah.
There's a cross. Oh, he's got Connor in the back post.
Oh, there was the record. He'll be thinking about that one, won't he?
Yeah, that's a couple of them that he wanted right there that he tried to score the same way with that kind of right-footed poke and didn't go in. Well, I hope the referees are getting paid well for this game. This is not a fun game to have to ref. Oh, good ball. There's Nick. He's going to challenge. Oh, I don't know about that.
That might be kind of a mercy call more than anything else.
Yeah, Nick was called offsides, but, man, I don't know that. I think maybe the rain made it a little bit more challenging for the referee to see on this side than because he looked on to me.
Well, Nick put a nice touch on that, too.
Absolutely. So that'll come back, and it'll be the Highlanders' free kick from their side of the field as the rain comes down, getting soaked out there.
Just playing a little back and forth ball here.
And Gavin's going to hold on to it, use his time wisely. Well done. A smart keeper.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah, Austin was a heck of a keeper, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you ever get Austin in goal ever?
One time he played goal in goodness, I think it was U12 soccer. He played in goal, and he did all right that time. That was right before we recruited Daniel Pa, and that for forever cemented Daniel's role in goal
for the 12-year-old team.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel fit well. It was that was some goalkeeping that's not usually seen at a high school level.
That's Chris on the outside. He's got some
Hegel.
long legs.
Mr. Hegel's pretty relentless there.
Yeah, he's doing well out there. He forces a turnover. Smart play back to Connor. Connor's got 2 men on him now. Looking to put it in the mat. Matt's going to just give it a rip. He gets a little bit underneath that one.
Midfielder's starting to, his eyes are starting to bulge out a little bit. Getting a little greedy, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, we subbing out here. Oh, Nick Mason. I think they're having fun.
Yeah, I think they're enjoying this game. Looks like Nick's going to come out. Bryce is going to come in. Garrett McGinnis is coming in. Ford Shelton's coming in. Chris Hamilton's coming in. Connor McGinnis coming off. Keon's coming off.
Tevin's out.
And Tevin's off. So good showing by the Heritage Hall starters. 14 minutes left in the game itself. 6-0 Chargers, and game's pretty well in hand for the Chargers itself. So Coach Riley wants to get some good experience for the rest of the team.
Yeah, this is really an impressive victory. When you think about the fact that I've said it several times, but 2 goals scored all year is top in a game from another opponent on Lawton here. So to score 6, that's just remarkable.
Absolutely. It's like Caleb Magnus got in that backside as well on that far side.
Here goes Bryce. Whoa,
good job by Bryce to.
Oh, number 20 wasn't too happy about losing possession on that.
Here's Bryce. He's going to cover some space.
Oh, of course he is. It's a tough touch on a wet field there.
It's a deep ball. Gavin's going to have to come out if he wants this one. He's got Jack out there. Jack's just going to play it out. I think he and Jack were trying to communicate a little bit, and Gavin had time to come out. I think he wanted to make sure that Jack wasn't going to get beat.
It's a nice job from Jack, just clearing it out and
playing the smart
no
ball.
Risking, yeah. Doesn't take any risk. Did just turn up a little bit more.
It did, I think.
How many more notches is this thing having to go? It's just one of the straight down range, which is almost, that's what's so odd about it. You don't see that in Oklahoma very often. It's usually horizontal or, some type of 90 degree or some type of an angle.
There's a clear out by Keon. Ball played right back outside.
Nice
bicycle kick by the Highlanders to keep it in. And they're going to play it deep.
Mr. Hegel wins the header there.
Which I think he'll win just about every time.
Yeah.
There's some space. Now Chris has got a little bit of room. He's going to try to use his speed to get up there. And the defender's just going to play it out.
It knocked it off him, I think, actually, but maybe he was already out of bounds by then. More subs. Oh, here comes the secret weapon. Is that Ian?
That is Ian.
And Robert.
Ian can come in for Jack Hansing on that far side. Looks like maybe Caitlin's days may be numbered here as well, as Robert Terrell is going to warm up. Ball's in that box. Bryce is on it. He's looking for somebody to play. He's got Ford, and Ford's going to try to turn it. Has that ball come right back to him. Ooh, good job by Caleb Myers to stay with that.
Good.
And then he gets sandwiched.
Kind of got ping pong balled in there, didn't he? Oh, that could be a nice ball. Oh, a little much. Oh, no, it's, yeah. I thought that was straightening up. It's a good ball in space.
They're going to play on. It was a handball. They're going to play on. No, now they aren't.
Did Bryce play any soccer?
I don't know. I've heard the story I've heard is he's not played soccer before, but he's picked it up very, very quickly from Coach Riley. So
pretty nice foot skills for. Right.
Sometimes when you get those athletes on there, they're just a smart That's all right. Maybe a little ambitious to try to take a shot against this keeper from that far out, but not too bad. I can't even see that ball. Caitlin's out. Gavin's just looking to come out. Caitlin's going to just play that one back. That'll be a throw in for Lawton Mack. They come in. Caitlin does a good job of stepping out on that one, challenging that one, and puts the ball into the stands itself. So
that's keeping no risk in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Definition.
So 10 minutes left in the game. 6-0 Chargers over Lawton Mack. Chargers have pretty much emptied the field from their starters, except for Matt McLaughlin and Kaylin Woodson. Looks like, and Gavin Gordon. I have a feeling Gavin.
The big
time is limited as it is as well. So
he's unzipping.
Coach Riley is probably going to empty the bench here pretty soon. Another throw in. So having gotten to see a little bit of how Northwest Classen plays in Capitol Hill, next Friday they'll play in the second round of the high school playoffs, and it's a completely different kind of game plan than this one is. They like to run and gun, and those two teams do.
Yeah, they're very offensive minded, and they've got some quick forwards that could do you some damage quickly before you know it.
Yeah, this game was about the offense getting past this daunted Highlander defense. Next game is going to be about the Charger defense holding off those prolific offenses and the way that they run and gun. Kaylin got a little bit of a nudge there as he was trying to clear that ball out. At this point, I think both teams know that the result of the game is going to be kind of a foregone conclusion.
Trying to put Robert in.
And
no, that's
Garrett
McGinnis.
Garrett McGinnis.
Yeah.
So now they're just having a little bit of fun of soccer, playing the mud and the wet.
Well, Robert's still on the sideline. It's kind of hard to put him in on the sideline.
Yeah. Looks like Bisher might actually be coming off the bench as well. Let's see. So that'll be a throw-in for the Lawton team on that side.
Well, we got to say congratulations to the Lady Chargers, too, for advancing on to the second round. And I believe they get to host in their second round game. We don't know. I didn't hear who their opponent is at this point, but a 10-0 victory for the Charger women, so congratulations. And again, Bailey Miller, 6 goals.
That's just nuts. And breaking the record.
Yeah, that's doing it in fashion, isn't it? Here he goes.
There's Bryce getting into space.
You better get yourself a head start if you're going to try to stay in front of him. There's Matthew McLaughlin coming off, and Decker. No, Decker's staying on.
Gavin Gordon coming off.
Caitlin's coming on.
So
Caitlin's coming off.
Yeah, it looks like Decker's going to play that center sweep. And they pulled the bench.
Chris Hamilton's out there.
Yeah, looks like all the starters are off. Now it's just the Charger subs on the field and see how they can handle this Lawton team.
So I considered him off there, but.
And I think the sideline judge agreed with you.
How about that? I mean, it's looking through I'm on fire.
Yeah, two wet panes of glass and
post right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's like I've watched a little soccer or something.
This is your third game?
Or maybe it's just going to be lucky.
Yeah. So that'll be a free kick to the Chargers themselves.
Well, the Chargers are going to host Friday, which I believe they will, and both the men's and the ladies. There's most valuable player is going to be the grounds crew to
get this field ready.
Get this field. I'm sure there's going to be, and I don't believe this is the only day for rain in the forecast either. So it's going to be tough to get a break in here to smooth things out. can't put that roller on the field if it's not somewhat dry.
Yeah, exactly. Just make big divots. Yeah, and if the Chargers end up facing Capitol Hill,
Garrett's got a chance here. Take it to goal, Garrett. Oh, boy, I don't know about that.
I still think that he's looking through a lot of rain there.
Yeah.
The Chargers face Capitol Hill. We faced them earlier in the year, won 5-1, so got to feel good about that matchup. And then if the Chargers end up facing Northwest Classen, this Lawton Mac team lost to them 1-0. So going in against this Lawton Mac team with a 6-0 win, got to feel pretty good about that matchup as well. That all being said, you never know what happens in the game of soccer. Can't really judge a team necessarily by their record, by the teams that they beat, won or lost.
Especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting on come Friday when this team takes the field again. This could be an
Gavin.
opportunity.
Oh, no, Gavin.
Yeah, that's going to be. And they I think he might be a little bit upset with himself on missing that one.
Yeah. Like he set up for a big opportunity there.
Yeah, Trey.
Maybe he looked at Trey and thought, I don't know. Why bother?
Exactly.
It's a wall.
Yeah, where do I pick it? I can't see the goal.
Yeah.
It's just a big wall of gray there.
My favorite call by you so far this year is when Trey extended out to the left side with one hand and stopped a ball, and your comment was, that's a big man getting down.
That's right.
And it was.
He was. He's surprisingly agile for a guy his size, and for being a freshman, he is a big boy. Good stop by the Charger defense. That one looked like it might sneak through. So 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game itself. 6-0 Chargers. You're watching Heritage Hall Charger Division. I'm Brian Gordon with Tim McLaughlin in this first round of the OSAA 5A playoffs. There could be an opportunity if he can get hold of it. And he hit it wide. So the Lawton Macs had a couple of opportunities here deep on the Charger end and haven't been able to capitalize on them. The hit one wide and one high, so Trey's doing his duty of just being a big wall out there for obstacle for the Lawton kids to try to shoot on. And Trey's going to settle up and see if he can get a good goal kick to come out with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. Good job of that going deep. Garrett McGinnis was able to head that one on. Almost split through for Chris Hamilton. There's some play. Chris didn't quite step up on that, but and there's Caleb Magnus fighting for the ball in that center. And yep, Bisher's just going to wait for that ball to come to him and then clear that one out.
Caleb's relentless there, isn't he?
He is. He's fighting hard, isn't he?
There's a little shot on goal.
Good job by Trey to move his body and get behind that ball. He's obviously learned a lot this year. When that's one of the great things about this team is, from a goalkeeper standpoint, is you get to practice against this team every day. So you're no doubt just going to get better.
Boy, I tell you, I like to do this, but especially tonight, we got to give a shout out to the Charger Vision crew here. Got especially out here standing out in the rain and heck, even washing our windows off. I mean, it's just remarkable. I think Lincoln Lubert's been out in the rain all right, filming tonight, and Derek Sanders and Zir Abik and Zane Wade. Isabella and Kenneth are kind of running the show, I think, inside here, and we sure appreciate you guys. You do a fantastic job, and I'm sure the fans really appreciate you tonight that we're able to stay at home and still get to witness the game.
Absolutely.
And not be subjected to the, I don't know what we call these conditions, the downpour, the relentless downpour, the
Oklahoma hurricane.
Yeah, but again, straight down rain. How many times do you get that?
Oh, and that one comes off a post. It was a long opportunity.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. And mostly to Mr. Steelman for running the show here and sacrificing his dryness for for making sure everything runs.
And he's so well prepared
smoothly.
with his sweatshirt on tonight that's now turned in kind of a wet towel, hasn't it? We don't need to shower tonight. That's the good news. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mr. Seelman. You run a great crew here.
Yeah, and thank you for keeping your stars dry and letting us stay inside. Here's a goal kick for the Chargers as we wind up the last minute of the game. It's like Chris. Oh, look at that move. That was awesome. He
nice, Chris.
Back the.
Oh.
And then Bisher was going to try to collect up some space. Good job by Ford to bring that in. Oh,
nice.
Little
fall through.
I think that was considered momentum.
Yeah, it's hard to stop that. I mean, when you're running at that rate of speed. Boy, again, the sponsors, we sure appreciate that too. The 77 Energy. They're a fantastic sponsor of Charger Vision, Fields and Futures, RS Fuel and Convenience, the Steelman Clinic, Him Orthopedics. We sure appreciate everyone's support there. It makes this possible.
Absolutely. Fuzzy's Tacos, Mercedes-Benz, some great sponsors. And that will wrap it up. 6-0 Heritage Hall over the Lawton Mac Highlanders in the first round of the OSSAA 5A playoffs. And great job by the Chargers to hold this one out and keep the shutout. So we will break to a commercial and then come back and wrap up.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the Charger Corner to buy your latest in-school apparel. Range from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom and activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday, because we won't be there.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon with Tim McLaughlin. And another dominating performance by the Chargers over the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders. And Tim, I think it's pretty obvious who our man of the match is.
Well, when you kind of get get your hat trick in the first half and a couple assists to match, I think we're both voting for
Garrett McLaughlin. Yeah, I think another solid play by him, and just a great outing and accolades for him that not many people know, but he's been awarded the Jim Thorpe Soccer Player of the Year this year, right?
Yep, for the representing the men's side of the soccer. So that's a very nice recognition, and great recognition for the Charger program and for the coaches that have coached him up these years. So.
Absolutely. You got to appreciate the quality of athletes that Heritage Hall is able to have and produce, and it's been great to watch him just play out there, and he's been just an amazing catalyst for this team over the past 2 years that he's this is his third year in playing with this team, and you can really attribute the 2 existing state championships as well as our run this year to his work. So very proud of him and excited for him. We're going to see if we can't get him up here for an interview, but
can somebody dry him off? We don't want him in our nice,
exactly.
our warm, cozy cocoon here.
Exactly. He may get cold here, but good job, and I will turn over the mic to Mr. McLaughlin here and let him tell you a little bit about the game.
Well, Garrett, pretty warm?
Yeah.
Look a little wet. What's the problem?
I have no idea.
A little muddy too, man. Kind of messy, huh? Mom's going to have to get to work on your stuff there.
Just a little bit.
Well, Garrett, congratulations on a victory there for the Chargers. That that team has not been had more than 2 goals scored on them. So one of the keys of the game was to get out and score early. So kind of explain what you guys were doing up front to get that accomplished.
Going in, Coach Riley just told us, what you said. We need to start early and finish our chances. And I thought we worked really hard today. We were a little bit more serious and came out and did our job.
Yeah, you that was, when you got that first goal and then got the second goal. Well, I think it was when they went down 2-0, they seemed to kind of know they were in a little trouble there. But, boy, what's really fun to watch from this vantage point, especially a dry vantage point, is the fact that every goal that was scored tonight was done by an assist. And, talk about that, how you guys play so well together and are looking for each other.
I think we just have great chemistry. We've been playing for about 3 years now, all of us, and we just kind of know what we're going to do with the ball, and then we just kind of read each other, and it just all works out pretty well. So.
Yeah, the midfield and your defense really played a heck of a game tonight too.
Yes,
they
did.
Yeah, it's kind of nice when you can have that support in you. But kind of explain what you had going on there with the defense and.
Yeah, well, first of all, our midfield did a great job winning the air balls and just keeping us composed in the middle and finding our feet or over the top. And Keanu Matthew did a great job in there. And then in the defense, Lamar, Kalen, Decker, Jack. They always do a great job, and we should keep it up and carry it on to the next round.
I tell you, that last goal where you connected with Matthew, he wasn't even in our screen. How did you see that coming? How did that set up? Did Connor kind of pull him off? Did he see that coming, or how did that explain that?
I just kind of saw when I cut it back, I saw the defender following Connor, and then Matthew was making the run in, and so I just kind of laid it to him in there, and so
Matthew
just
put
worked
a nice
out.
finish in there. Yeah, well, congratulations. We get to host next weekend. We'll play the winner of Northwest Classen and Capitol Hill. We've seen Capitol Hill before, and they're very stout. And as Mr. Gordon was saying, it'll be a completely different game. This team kind of sat back in the defensive end. Both those teams are very offensive. So. Anyhow, I'm sure Coach will get you prepared, but congratulations, and second round coming up, and congratulations on the hat trick.
Thank you.
And the 2 assists.
Oh,
well, that kind of wraps it up. Thank you for Charger Vision, Mr. Gordon. Thank you, Garrett. Go dry up and quit leaking stuff all over our nice warm place here. He's leaving a little puddle around him.
I have to get a new shower or something. So, yep, I think that'll end up. Tim, great job today. A lot of fun to watch this game, and we will be back on Friday with the win against the winner of the Capitol Hill Northwest Classen game. So we're excited about that one.
Well done, Mr. Gordon.
All right.
Let's do this again, huh?
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for showing, and we'll see you on the pitch.